part about this is you're going to have to adjust what you normally would do in that regard. We will indeed see, and we are ready to go.
Asar Thompson guarding him, getting downhill, being aggressive, a must for Cooper.
Numbers have shot up to 14 points per game, almost a 4% increase this year. Lock there, Jalen Duren, the alley-oop, and catch and finish. The veteran Tobias Harris, his second go-around with Detroit. Duren leads it for him.
Right there, catch and shoot, easy.
P.J. Washington, and Cooper Flagg can run after grabbing the defensive rebound. Max Christie, excellent corner. Detroit scored the first 7. Mavericks missed their first 5. The 4-time champion from the Golden State Warriors, Klay Thompson. Strong move by Duren into the game. To our earlier point, Dallas plans on playing Gafford in about 3-minute stretch.
Right place at the right time.
Scope before the season started. Marcus Sasser is now missing his 6th game at the beginning, and he goes to the basket on the missed free throw. P.J. Washington spots up.
Ball, offensive rebound, leading to that open 3.
Cunningham, alley. Cooper missed on the jump shot a moment ago. Robinson,
you let it fly as we see Klay Thompson getting a breather.
And D'Angelo runs
against Orlando. You see right away, Dallas 1% from the 3-point line this year for Christie.
With a hamstring injury, returned to play on Wednesday. Still on a minutes restriction tonight. They double team the ball in the pick and roll. Duren to Tobias. Going to go down low. They'll double the ball. Tobias Harris. Good ball movement. Russell. Change of direction. Karis LeVert pull up in the career 14-point per game score. Show and go by Washington. Used his shot.
A few years ago was maybe primarily a corner three-point shooter.
Here for the Mavericks on this trip down the floor, almost midway through the first quarter. That's what they were saying.
I like that.
Isaiah Stewart, dribble handoff. Tonight are the veteran James Capers in his 31st season from Chicago. Dedrick Taylor, he plays defense with an intensity and a focus that is exactly what we want.
They are connected on that screen and roll action, Duren and Cunningham.
That's what it's doing is it's helping Detroit solve their first quarter woes as Russell. But a lot of high percentage opportunities for Jalen Duren has staked them to a 3.
That sense of urgency, that's part of having expectations in last
game on the perimeter. As this time Duren shows off the ability to put it down.
To really draw a lot of fouls this season and get to the free throw line as a result.
And Dallas with a chance to run. Open 3 is up. With the hoist just open
up there on the rim. Wow. A confrontable, but how you know what you're going to get from him. Just a concept.
The foul on Jalen Duren is his 2nd.
Done a good job. Last 2 possessions running this zone, keeping Detroit out of the paint.
Marshall's lead by 2, Pistons ball.
He pulled up from Guadalajara right there. That was deep with his shooting thus far this season.
Deflection by what was at the time described as lower left leg soreness. Stewart tap tonight's game for Cooper Flagg. Tobias Harris inside draws the foul. Now this led to these free throws for Tobias Harris. Williams, even off the deflection, the pass was still caught by Marshall all the way around the horn.
I agree.
Thompson keeps it alive, and there's a foul. Stewart.
Him and Duren together out on the court, which is scary for opponents. It's the modern game. As a big, you got to be able to knock down the 3-point.
Holland, good defense, contests the shot. 20 points and nearly a career-high 7 boards. But the Voice Knockouts Monday on NBC and Peacock. What if Thompson, the intended recipient of the pass, was fouled?
And I like that. Was that a, what did you say? What was the, not an announcer jinx. Continue to get better there. Still only 22% from the 3-point line. But watching tape, he does.
Well, we saw it right there, depending on Russell. Russell went to Cooper Flagg, back outside.
You come back your first game, and you're playing in Mexico City.
7,200. Marshall was measuring his defender, LeVert, in the corner. Right to the point line. Now, low clock. Remember that the shot clock's over by LeVert. Dallas might.
going into the second quarter, but coaches will be happy.
And for those just tuning in, down goes Gafford, and a cross-court skip pass. And
pretty similar, right, Grant?
I appreciate that.
Scored here to start the first minute of the second quarter. Dallas still owns a 3-point lead.
It's from Cunningham to get to the paint for the easy two.
Caleb Martin is in with some run for
point guards of all time, obviously, and has turned into a great coach in his own right. But no, Jason Kidd, one of my dear
three. 1994 draft. Incredible careers, great friends. Duncan Robinson, he puts it down, attacks inside. Isaiah Stewart with
terms of blocking shots this season are 1 and 2. That's the kind they might actually weigh the same amount.
a bit of a height disparity
available.
Caleb Martin on the free throw. Julius Randle, of course, very important. Later on that night on NBA TV, Lakers and on these games. Please go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. As I was running down that
listed all those games, I'm
on it, man.
I'm watching basketball with my high shoe.
Straight down the lane. There's that paint protection. Stewart repels Max Christie.
Again, getting to the rim and to the free throw line.
I'm going old school with the reference.
I was trying to smack it into the front row, you know, and not smart deep.
You don't see Cunningham miss 2 free throws like that often. 82% this year. Russell's made 4 threes all year going into the night. Now has 2 in this game. Travel. Javonte Green jumped into the passing lane. There's that corner. As a matter of fact, a foul committed on the 3-point try. A quick release. He's in sign and trade to Detroit with Simone Fontecchio moving back the other way.
4 threes. So he's starting to find his rhythm with this team. And in the landing space, a little bit of contact low.
He did movements with regards to swipes and things of that nature with the contest up high. 7% Duncan Robinson, career free throw shooter, made all 3. Drive and kick. Russell finds Qtr did what was an outstanding first quarter for Duren with 10 points.
And they didn't waste it. He a little shaken up, having to try to stop Duren on the perimeter, on the inside.
Russell out. Brandon Williams in. Brandon Williams. Najee Marshall made his first 3 of the season. Movement. And then good movement off the ball by Javonte Green. Them not only to be able to grow the game at a grassroots level here, but coming and great growth for the game to stage these internet.
And during the time that I've been associated since '94, it's amazing. And they create experiences for these young girls, young boys, the fans here, because we've been here before.
Yes, yes.
And you had some great restaurant recommendations.
Thank you. Thanks to absorb that energy right now. He goes out of the game after the foul. And it's a drop.
Points have been in the paint. Trying to limit that fouling.
Flip the script tonight. Normally they're committing fouls. They commit the most fouls in the league so far. Duren against Gafford making his season day.
Where they have shot a few. They shot quite a few here this evening. Haven't been
for Duren. And running a side pick and roll, Marshall and
Thompson guarding Williams right now has the foot speed and the length and a beautiful.
Williams closes out on Robinson. A drive up on
him as big as he is.
2 more on the board for Jalen Duren. Here's a runner for Klay Thompson. 16-2 Detroit run.
Getting stops, getting out in the open court, and yes, the reoccurring theme, the Pistons.
Talked to JP Bickerstaff before the game. He said that Tobias Harris is in attendance tonight. One of 4 Mexican-born players.
Played against him. Tough player. Certainly identified with him, though.
P.J. Washington already has 2 block shots in the game. Dallas running off the middle.
On the interior, P.J. Washington leading to a 3-on-1 fast break.
More shots in the paint than any team in the league. Almost 53 a game. But they strong move inside Washington. Dish to Brandon Williams, trying to keep him out.
As well as Detroit has played, particularly in that second quarter. Dallas just all different types of things to try to stay warm on the bench. Isaiah's too young for that.
24. There was a big pendulum swing here in the second quarter as Detroit took it 18 years, 305 days old. Heaving from deep. Spin dribble by P.J. Washington. Spotting up, transition to the league in pace, but they didn't push it then. on the bounce.
Selfish guy, he's still very young as we all know, but starting to show.
It is, I like this quote, we're playing to his DNA, and he's going to try to make right and win. Shot clock is off, into the first half. Oh, nice spin move! Cooper was arriving and misses on the attempt from...
Somehow found a way to win. And also, Jalen Duren was on the bench.
Report right now, that is, from Ashley Shamani.
As I talked to Detroit, their defense, we're going to continue to do that this next half, but we need to do a better job on the defensive glass at that right ankle, so we'll keep a lookout on it.
Well, he's tolerant here. Sprain in the not only first practice of Dallas's training camp, sent from the floor in the 2023-24 season. The third.
Irving, it's fun to watch this Maverick team at full strength.
Thompson scored a moment.
Valuing the basketball, but a little sloppy on that last drive.
Tough shot.
Last there, that three-point play opportunity, and Gafford starting to find his
this year. And by the way, also being last in the league in three-point attempts. Obviously something.
Tonight finding their groove from downtown.
1 and 3 off the extra penalty.
Cunningham, Robinson, smart, gets behind Thompson into that corner.
Two tremendous shooters. Cut to the basket tonight, and that's the first miss on the line. 3 of 4 on free throws. Outlet pass after the rebound. Harris up ahead to Cunningham. Cunningham is headed at him defensively. He's obviously on the radar after the season he had last year of 20.
For this ball club, now are throwing different looks at him, and he struggled a bit.
Missed on Wednesday. He has 11 assists tonight, but only 9 points, including missing 3 free throws per game this year. Duren in the paint. Cunningham looking. Detroit regains the lead. Russell, shot clock 1. 8 threes with 12. They had 12 in a loss early. LeVert inside again.
But they know he's going to roll to the rim. He's got soft hands. Great.
Closed the first half after Detroit had a 21-2 run. And Karis LeVert. LeVert against Najee Marshall. Shot clock evaporating. I would agree with that. And by the way, speaking of throwbacks that we saw outside the arena, it's outside the arena tonight as well. Here's Christie looking to beat the shot clock.
Actually paid somebody to display that as we arrived here at the arena, but not even.
Grant, I think one of the things that really demonstrates the love of basketball, and Mexico City is playing a home game. I mean, that is the most popular club team in Mexico. Robinson, those teams are right at the top of the table, near the top of the table anyway. In Liga MX, and you have a sellout.
Up close and personal, and you're right. Not ideal in terms of competition.
Steal, Kate Cunningham. Max Christie left his feet, 2-on-1 developing like that. Around the defense, Najee Marshall pull up.
Hey, good thing he did do a float game because Duren was coming from the weak side.
And now here's
well here in this third quarter.
Sar Thompson chasing Russell around a screen.
That play right there. I mean, also, Thompson had it, swung it to the second side. But I like Cunningham some off the ball to have those opportunities.
Getting back home with Detroit until last year. Last year was the first time in Cade's fourth.
On first maybe 3 years, dealing with some injuries, missed a significant amount of time.
Technical foul on Stewart leads to a free throw for D'Angelo Russell, who leads. Russell probing. Teardrop by Russell on a 3 for Sar Thompson. D'Lo has his second highest scoring game of the season. Forcing the turnover. Holland 2 steals a game. Excellent on-ball defense and lead.
He got up there though. Clearly Gafford feeling good.
Now a Duren's expanding offensive game, trust factor that his teammates have.
And it speaks to his improvement and development as a young player, but also minutes. And this season doing a better job staying out of foul trouble.
You experienced this. Early foul trouble can disrupt your offense. The Cooper flag. Now Russell. Hoist. Detroit trying to respond to the Russell 3, and it's a hard drive downhill. And Holland
making Bickerstaff happy.
Over 11 points per game this year. Goes for his first 2. One of 4 Mavericks in double figures. Pistons have 5 in double.
A lot of use of the arms and hands there, and understand
in terms of building a long-term career after starting out on a 2-way contract.
Of this Mavericks organization, and now an important piece to this team this season.